In the middle of a cemetery, a woman covered in mud suddenly shows up. Jack is standing there and can't believe what he's seeing. Before he can react, even more strange figures begin to appear one after another. He hides behind a tree and pulls out his phone, starts filming everything to post on TikTok. Then, a woman lets out a terrifying scream. Jack turns his head and sees her crawling straight out of a grave. He nearly jumps out of his skin and takes off running. Not long after, he calls the police. When the officers show up, they're shocked to find a bunch of people wandering around naked. They immediately call for backup and start handing out blankets. After questioning everyone, they realize something's really off. None of them know who they are, and they can't explain how they ended up in a cemetery. One guy doesn't even speak English. Since they couldn't get any answers, the police decide to take them all in for further observation. But one person stays behind, hiding in the shadows. Once everyone leaves, this figure quietly slips out of the graveyard and disappears into the dark. Jack, still hiding nearby, catches it all on camera. Later, the group is brought to a wellness center, where they're given clothes and treated for injuries. After some rest, a few of them start remembering bits and pieces. One young man recalls growing up on a farm. Another woman suddenly remembers her name, Kate. When James, a local man, sees Kate, he's completely shaken. She looks exactly like his wife, the same wife he buried years ago. But Kate's confused. She says she's alive and well. To prove it, she rolls up her sleeve and shows a birthmark on her arm. James doesn't want to believe it. To settle things, he takes her to the cemetery. But when they reach his wife's grave, they find a hole dug into it. Kate stares at the headstone and suddenly remembers. She had crawled her way out from there. She falls to her knees in shock. James tries to comfort her, but Kate pushes him away and takes off running into the woods, terrified and overwhelmed by everything she just learned.